Well, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. It is a beautiful day here. Technically it's still summer in northeast Oklahoma, but the temperatures are so fall-like. The leaves are starting to fall on the ground. Red's over here pecking at some grass or whatever's on the ground, I don't know. And I got some new parts for this truck. I got some tires here. I bought a set of some used tires because I'm going to do a little experiment here. And I don't even know if I'm going to actually post this video online because this is something totally outside of our wheelhouse from our channel. But it is something that I enjoy and it's part of my life, so I might just vlog it. And if you guys want to watch it, you're welcome to watch it. If not, you can skip it, whatever. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn my 2005 Toyota Tacoma into the ultimate outdoor off-road bug-out vehicle, I guess you might say. You can kind of see it kind of sets up a little higher. This is a four-wheel drive crew cab model, 6-cylinder. It has the rear locking differentials, and it does have a little bigger tires than what comes on it on stock. We'll take a little walk around here. It's just pretty much a stock truck, but it is a mid-size vehicle or truck, you might say. It is a TRD package, so that means it is kind of set up to be a little higher, has a little beefier suspension and stuff like that for off-road and all that. But it's still kind of a small truck. And I recently just sold my Toyota Tundra. I had the full-size Toyota. It was a 2007. And so I want to build another ultimate off-road vehicle is what I'm going to call it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 3-inch lift on this thing. I'm going to put a 3-inch lift on the front and a 3-inch lift on the back, or actually a 2-inch lift on the back, and that should make it level. I want to be able to fit these bigger size tires on there, and that will kind of give us a an outdoor vehicle that has a lot more clearance that we can take deer hunting. You know, we go deer hunting in several different places, and a lot of times we're driving through goat trails and stuff. A bigger full-size vehicle won't go a lot of the places we like to go hunting. We like to do a lot of fishing and stuff in the spring and summertime, and we're always going off-road. And you know, this is an older vehicle, and I try to maintain it and take great care of it, but you're always going to get scratches, you're always going to get this and that. So I'm just going to document this change here. I kind of want to see the before and after. So this is what it looks like before, and here in a minute I'm going to get busy. I just got off work. It's the afternoon, or actually it's the early evening. UPS just came and dropped this off. And I'm going to back this thing up into my shop, get it jacked up. I've already got the upgraded shocks on all four corners, the Bilstein 5100s. For those of you that know anything about the Toyotas, I'm sure we'll get some viewers that know a little bit about Toyota parts and Toyota trucks. So I already got the shocks, and what I got is some OME 887 coils. So I'm going to take these front struts off. I'm going to replace the coils and put the shocks back on. And then on the back right now, all we have is the 2-inch lift blocks. But that is just a temporary fix for now until I can figure out which springs I actually want to go with. And I'm going to replace the rear springs on the back. And then I'll have a lot softer suspension. And that will give me the lift for the back as well. Because what we're doing is we're going to add some 285, 75, 16 size tires. And that's going to give us another inch of lift, or about a ½ inch of lift probably, over these size that we got on here now, the 265s. So I'm not gonna show you guys, this ain't gonna be a how-to or anything like this. This is just gonna be pretty much a vlog showing what I am doing. I'm not gonna go by step by step. And I'll probably get this done, and then I'll take you guys with me, and we'll do our regular farm vlog after I get done with this. If I get it done in time, hopefully I can get it done before dark. I got a couple hours, but I have done these shocks a couple times on this truck, and it wasn't too bad. We're not going to use any special decompressors or compressors or whatever you want to call it. Spring compressors, I think they call it. We're just going to use the weight of the truck and a jack and a couple jack stands and do it the redneck way. It's a little bit more dangerous, but I've done it a few times, so I think I'll be fine. So anyways, get a good look at it, because here in a little bit we're going to see what it looks like when I'm done. So there you go. And I'll probably back it in the shop and go ahead and get a measurement on the fenders off the ground on the level pavement, or on the level concrete, so I'll know how much of a actual lift I get. But my plan is, this is not the only thing I'm going to do to this truck, but tonight I'm just going to put that lift kit on it. But I do plan on getting an off-road steel bumper. I want to get a winch. I'm going to get some fuel cans and water cans and stuff like that for the back, and turn this thing into the ultimate bug out vehicle as well. It will function as an outdoor vehicle, you know, something where we don't have to use our newer vehicles to go fishing and hunting and tearing them up and all that good stuff. We can just use this thing. It's a 2005. The motor, or the truck, has about 190,000 miles on it, but it has a motor in it that was replaced. It has about 12,000 miles on it. So you can't go wrong with Toyotas. So that's why I chose this truck, to put a little extra money in to turn into what I want to do. So I'm going to get this thing back in there, get started, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to get a measurement off the passenger side first, from ground level to the bottom of the fender, right at 36 inches, so 3 foot. So there you go. I'll do the other side as well, just so I have documentation, because I'm not the best at writing everything down. This one here is 35 3/4. So it's got a little bit of a lean on the driver's side. Use a couple of jack stands for safety. Alright, we got the first strut out of the passenger side. I'm going to show you guys the difference in these coils. And if you guys are doing this and you got the Bilstein 5100s, when you use these OME coils, you have to put the setting back on 0. Guys, if you don't know about these Bilstein 5100s, you can actually lift the front end of your truck up with these. They have 4 different settings, like 3/4 of an inch, 1.5 inches, and I think 2.5. And on here I put the ring back on 0 for no lift, because the lift is going to come from these coils. And I got the stock coils right here. I'm going to show you guys the difference in the height. So there's about 2.5 inches supposedly of lift that we're supposed to get out of these coils. So I'm going to stick this shock back in here and put it back together and see what we come up with. Passenger side is done. Now it's time to get a measurement and see how much lift we gained. It wasn't that difficult, but I did lose a nut down in the frame that went on top of the shock. So that took me probably 10 minutes to fish that thing out. I'm just glad I was able to find it. Let's see here. It looks like it's already leaning quite a bit. I know it's probably hard to tell on camera. So we were at 36 inches earlier. Now we are like at 38 1/8 maybe. Almost, yeah. So it's a little over a 2-inch gain. So I'm gonna get me a drink of Gatorade, cold Gatorade, and start on the driver's side. And it's gonna be getting dark soon, but luckily I got these LED lights in the shop that I installed last year. So even if it takes a little bit longer than expected, we can still continue and hopefully finish the back tonight. So I'm gonna get busy trying to knock this out. All right, driver's side is now done, and I got black stuff all over me. I know it's all over my face, but it's all over me anyway. I don't really care. So let me step back here. You guys can see the front sets up way higher now, and it's actually setting up higher than the back. So that's good because we have not done the back lift yet. Let's see where we're at on the measurement. I think we were at 30, I can't even remember, 35 3/4. Now we're sitting about right at 38. So we gained about 2 1/4 inches. So that's not bad. Alright, so let's go take a look at the back or the rear. I'm going to try to go ahead and knock it out tonight. I don't like starting stuff and not finishing. So what we got here are these 2-inch lift blocks, which I do not recommend these. This is just a temporary thing. And then we got the extra long U-bolts that go around our leaf springs. These go under the leaf springs on top of the axle. And then we'll need these longer aftermarket U-bolts to hold everything together. Got our instructions, so we're gonna check this out real quick, and I'm gonna get started. Update time. I have got all the parts installed. Oh, we finally got the lift blocks on, got the new U-bolts on, nice and shiny. Everything's torqued up to spec. Now all I gotta do is put the wheels back on. Go around here and show you guys this side. We'll put the wheels on. We'll put the wheels and tires on, and then we'll get our measurements and see how much lift we actually gained. Alright, so you can see clearly it is dark now. And I still got black stuff all over my face. Time to go take a shower, get out some Dawn dish soap, get all this oil and grease off of me. But guys, I really like the way this looks, and I know this is new to the channel. This is something that you guys aren't used to. This is a little bit different. But different is what makes the world go round. Everybody's got to be a little bit different. So just kind of changing the channel up a little bit and doing a little bit of everything. I'm trying to show you guys more of the everyday life. This is something that normally I would not have done. Like last year, I put those shocks on. Nobody cares to see that stuff. But if you actually Google Bilstein 5100 Toyota Tacoma, if you Google it or look on YouTube, those videos get quite a bit of views because these Tacomas, these Toyota Tacomas are super popular pickups. They make awesome outdoor pickups, and that's my goal with it. This is just the first step. Getting a little more clearance. Like I said, here in a couple days, I'll try to get these bigger tires put on there. And these are just some used tires I picked up really cheap. So I might actually go bigger than this eventually. But I do have plans to one day, maybe soon, I don't know. We're going to get an off-road steel bumper where we can put a winch on here and do a little more upgrades to it. Oh, I thought I picked up all my tools and missed one. But you can see here it's pretty level. I don't have a lot of room in my shop to get a good view, but I do got these tires in the back, so it's going to sag just a hair. But I like it. It looks good. And once I get these tires on there, I might actually get some spacers as well, because the bigger tires might rub on those upper control arms. For those of you that know what I'm talking about, know what I mean. So I might get some spacers and actually let these tires, you can see they kind of stick in the fenders. I want them to stick out just a hair. I'm not a big fan of spacers, but nowadays they make some pretty good ones that you can depend on, not like come off or break in the middle of the highway, and yeah, you know what I mean. But anyways, I already went and fed the animals right before it was getting too dark, and I forgot my camera. I already started walking out there. I was like, I'm just gonna get it done. I'm super tired. I got grease all over my face. Like that's really gonna do any good. I got it all over me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get with though keeping it Dutch. And we're gonna have to do some off-road or outdoor camping or something. He's got that off-road, I don't even know what he calls it, camping van. And they do make campers and tents and stuff that go in the back of these, but I'm kind of a natural kind of type of guy, I guess you can say. I like the outdoors. I'd rather go camping, take this thing way back in the woods, in the mountains somewhere, pitch a tent, and do it that way. You don't need no fancy van or fancy expensive RVs or anything like that to have fun and enjoy outdoors. So that's what I'm going to build this thing up. and enjoy it. And then if the family wants to get in it, go fishing, go camping, hunting, we don't have to worry about it, and we're not going to get stuck or anything like that, because these things are monsters off-road. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to wrap up this video. Make sure I got all my tools picked up. Tomorrow I will drive this thing down the road and check it. I'm sure it's going to need an alignment here soon, because I just changed all that stuff, all the suspension. That's no fun. But got to put the tires on. That's going to change it all anyway. So guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more of the future of this outdoor Toyota Tacoma build, it won't be in every video. It'll be down the road and stuff. But check out our other videos too. If you came over just to see this, we always got something new going on. Leave a comment down below, like this video, and we'll see you next time.